Welcome back to ARK, Eternal Olympus. Okay, guys, the most recent Eternal patch has come out. I'm a couple days late on it because I had pre-recorded some stuff, but today we are going to showcase some of the new changes. Now, I have not read all of the patch notes because I kind of like to be surprised with some stuff, but I am aware of quite a few of the changes that have been implemented in this patch, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at them now. So look at all our dinos. I got so many. We got our poison dragon up there, and oh, check this out. This is the coolest thing. Like I took this, I'd been vacillating about. Okay, how much should I put into melee, and how much should I not put into melee, and so forth. So I've kept it relatively low, and I just recently knocked out a level 60 fire dragon, which only had like a handful of hit points. They're like I had mentioned before. They're like made of paper. These elemental dragons, and so it's very difficult to knock them out without killing them when you're using a dino. But this guy, just a quick blast, and I think it flew through my beam like once, and it did a significant amount of damage to it considering its total hit points, but it knocked the thing out. A level 60. That's like unheard of, and I'm super excited about that. But back on track with the stuff that we're going to talk about today, which is the new changes. Oh, okay. Before we get into that, I want to do one thing here. I want to I got confirmation that in order to see something special about these enlightened Oviraptors, we do have to evolve one, and I do want to evolve one, and I think because I need the eggs. We need the eggs. I need to keep the female, I think, for now, and we'll evolve the male. It's lower level, but I'm not going to be concerned about that. I don't think they're something that's going to be going out in the wild and tangling with nasty things anyway. So we want to look at doing that, and it requires, let's see, how many Oviraptor eggs do I have? Oh, I've got over 100. Fantastic. So I'll need to make it takes 25 Oviraptor eggs. Yeah, we're going to make it into an elite Oviraptor. It takes 25 Oviraptor kibble and 25 Oviraptor eggs. So in order to make Oviraptor kibble, we have to go over here to our little dealie here, and there's a door right there. I could have walked right through it, but I didn't. Here we go. In here under consumables, crafted foods, we look for Ovi. And okay, so I'll need longgrass, midgeberry, Oviraptor eggs, and prime meat jerky. Fine, prime meat jerky. I don't have any prime meat jerky, so let's grab some prime meat. And this is actually an opportunity. Okay, I've got 2,600 prime meat on me. This is an opportunity to check out one of the changes. So we're doing a weird, one thing leads to another kind of dealy here. But check this out. Recipes have been changed on these now so that they don't interfere with one another and make multiple items that you don't necessarily want all at the same time. So, okay, like for instance, if I want to do raw prime or cooked prime meat, well, wait a minute, look, prime meat jerky requires cooked prime meat, oil, and spark powder. But in order to make in this guy, in order to make cooked prime meat, which I don't have a grill, so we're going to do it in here, it requires wood also. So I'm going to need, in order to make the jerky, I need oil, spark powder, and wood. Let's go get some oil, spark powder, and wood. Okay, there's some oil, there's some wood, and do I have spark powder in here? I've got tons of spark powder over in here. Okay, that's like way more of that stuff than I'll ever need in this Anki, but I don't care. I've got stacks and stacks of junk, so everything's good. So we need to put in some prime meat and some oil and spark powder and why did I grab flint? Did I not grab any wood? I must have grabbed flint instead of wood. Alright, let's go get the wood. What the hell is wrong with me here? We're gonna get this done though. Yeah, that goes back in there, and this comes over there like that, and there we go. Okay. I'm gonna do the wood, and Yeah. So now this, we need to, I think, do this and what's it under? Toggle smelting, like so. Okay. Now look, it's making our cooked prime meat, which means now it's also going. Oh, this is going to take a while. This is going to take a while to do that. That's fine. I'm going to take. I don't need all that prime to be doing that. So let's just leave like there. There we go. So now, yeah, it's not going to take as long as in a preservation bin by any stretch. But while that's going, let's look at the other recipes. Well, we should have just stayed in here. So some of the other recipes is like, for instance, Eternal Prime Meat recipe has changed. It now takes 5 alpha meat, 5 dino DNA, and 10 prime blood. Prime blood is new. We have never had prime blood before, and why is my game freezing up? I don't know. There we go. Okay. So, where do we get prime blood? Well, I've been informed that prime blood drops off of primes. Now, prime meat drops off of a multitude of creatures, but apparently the prime blood only drops off of selected creatures. Okay, so we're going to have to go out and harvest some prime creatures to get the prime blood. And how many prime bloods did it say per? Like this, I don't know how much. The only thing the wild dino see, it doesn't tell me how much it'll yield. Hopefully, it's not going to like 5 alpha meat. So I've got 20 alpha meat already made in the fridge, or maybe more than that. I don't know, but yeah, heart's DNA. More DNA and 5 alpha meat for this. So yeah, I'm not sure how many it's going to yield, but it needs 10 prime blood per. So we're going to have to hunt a bunch of primes. So the other thing, before we head out and hunt primes, I want you to see this. First of all, I want to look at something. Costumes here. I did I want to make. Let's get some dino blood. I want to make a poison wyvern costume. I'm not a big fan of how the like unknowns are all, they have the weird moving block things. That kind of messes with my eyes a little bit. So let's do this. I want to make that costume, and good. We take that and this and that. Okay, and then the other thing I want to look at in here is check this out. They now have added in, let's see, it's under structures, crystal converter. This crystal converter, it says converts all other elemental crystals into green, which is perfect because we need the green crystals in order to do all of the darts and stuff and arrows. So it's going to require, the rest of the description says mod crystals, not aberration, also converts alpha trank ammo to prime trank ammo. Wow, that's really generous. I wonder what it's going to take for that. But so I've got all the stuff in here to make one of these. Let's go ahead and make it. It takes 600 cementing paste, 250 crystal, 200 electronics, 500 metal ingots, and 200 polymer. So not cheap, but you know, I'm very well established in this playthrough, so not a problem for us to make this crystal converter. Don't know where to put it. Maybe up against the wall by that window there. Let's see how big it is. It looks like a with Dealey, one of the thingies, the industrial forge. Okay, so we're gonna place this guy down here. Oh, but it's red. How cool is this? I like this thing. Okay, so it's currently running. So yeah, put orange, blue, or red elemental crystals and convert them to green. Also converts alpha trank ammo to prime trank ammo at a rate of 1 alpha for 1 prime. Wow. Wow. Why would you ever make a prime dart or arrow then in this thing at additional cost if you can just convert them up in one of those things? Let's see. I've got prime poison pod. Let's look for alpha. So I've got Eternal Alpha Poison Darts. Let's take these, and let's take half of those. Or maybe like 50 of them. I don't know if I'll ever need Alpha Darts for anything. I don't think that Alpha Darts would be anything like... Okay, I don't understand. Okay, I've put them in. It's running. Huh, okay. Is there a radio menu thing? Turn off, demolish, pick up eternal crystals, ammo. Oh, that's to pick up the converter, rename it. Okay, I don't know what else is required to convert these. Does it require something else? I don't know. Okay, let's grab some other crystals though. So the ammo thing, I'm unclear on. But we do have lots and lots of the different crystals here. Let's just grab like a few of these, like so. And pop them in here. Okay, it says it's on. I'm going to turn it off for a moment, and then we'll turn it back on. Element quality, okay. It doesn't say it requires anything else. And I don't see anything converting. Maybe because I made these before, or collected those crystals before. I don't know. But let's do this. I'm going to take this stuff out of there for now and put it in here. And then we're going to go out and hunt a little bit because I know I need the prime blood. So we're going to put this costume on our guy. Let's put away this blood here and that stuff. And this meat, I guess. Okay. So we're not going to take our unknown poison guy out right now. I'm just going to put this costume on it and hopefully it'll make that. Yes, okay, cool. Oh, look at this. Look how cool it looks now. I like that look so much better. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that is great. Because that moving blocky thing makes my eyes go all weird and wonky and stuff. So, yeah, very cool look. I like this a lot. I'd like to see the wing color, like, I don't know, something brighter, or, you know, because like the primes, that teal color is really super cool. It very much stands out. And the same with the wings on these dragons up there, the lime green, yellow, and that's a very cool coloration. But this still looks way better than the blocky thingy. So, all right. I guess out we go, and I think I want to let's go ahead and take our Dominus Dragon out. Because I want a flyer that's got a good amount of damage to it. And this guy covers a lot of territory. It does over 3 million damage. And we'll be able to see the primes and get them. We're just basically going to focus on that. If we see Dominus, also we'll take care of those. Because I need lots more tokens. And okay, yeah, we need to just slow down a little bit and let the world catch up to us here. Boy, this guy's loud. You can go away. I'll eat stuff for prime meat too, and crystals. Yeah, we'll get more crystals because I want to see if maybe the crystals we previously gathered don't work, or I don't know. We'll try any crystals we gather on this guy, or from, well, they're all going to go into my inventory anyway. So, yeah, we won't stack them with any other crystals. So, let's see here. I just want to check. I mean, it would be nice if a lot of the higher creatures... Okay, that drops dino blood. No. Raw prime meat. No prime blood off of any of the elementals or... Well, that was just a vanilla... Oh, we get electronics by eating the parasaurs. That's where those electronics are coming from. That's cool. And it's a lot of them, too. A lot of them. Yeah, the robot parasaurs drop tons of electronics. Alright, but it doesn't look like for instance, this is an alpha terror bird over here. It doesn't look like alphas drop the prime blood. Which makes sense, they're not primes, but... Alright. Let's just keep looking for primes and dominus. I want to check this area primarily for the dominus. But any primes we see, we will eat them also. I don't know, I might need to do a dino wipe or something here. I didn't do it since the patch. I was very excited once the update happened, the Eternal update. I immediately just launched the game and came in to see all the new stuff. So there should be a prime mantis or something out here, maybe. Maybe. I'm not seeing it. Ah, there we go. We get 2 prime blood from the prime mantis. Or we got 2 prime blood from that mantis. Let's get this guy for the taming potion. And any prime meat. Are you guys primes at all? No. You're just weaselly little guys. Okay, am I seeing... What am I seeing over here? Well, that's a poison RG. I'd kind of like to get one of those. Oh, is this a prime over here? It looks like a prime. Come here, prime. Yeah, prime saber. We got 2 prime blood from it. Okay. So far, it's looking like the primes, each prime kill will drop 2 prime blood. I think it is a guaranteed drop. Like every prime you kill will definitely drop prime blood. Not sure yet if they're all only going to drop 2 or if they have a possibility of dropping more than that. There we got another token. Alright, let's cruise around elsewhere and see about... Oh, yeah, we need lava rocks too, so we'll go ahead and take this guy out. Might as well harvest it. Okay, if I can get down. Or am I standing on top of it, or what's happening here? Oh, God, I think I've got problems with my mouse. What's happening? Oh, am I in K mode or something? No. Why can't I turn? Oh, weird. Okay, that was odd. I had to right-click in order to be able to turn. That's strange. Yeah, it looks like none of these alphas are dropping it. It's only the primes. So, alright. Alright, well, you just focus on the primes. I'm satisfied we've killed enough alphas and elementals and eternals to know that they're not going to drop any of the prime blood. So... guess we only need 10 prime blood to determine like how many we're gonna get out of each round. Like hopefully it doesn't take 10 prime blood per prime. What is going on with this thing? Oh my god, what are you doing up in the air like that? That's very odd. Yeah, I'm hoping we get more than just one prime meat out of it, because if it's gonna take 5 alpha meats and 10 prime blood to make one, that's kind of costly. Okay, we're getting a few crystals. Getting a few crystals here. Let's see what we got. Prime Kentro. You gotta remember, this dragon doesn't have unlimited hit points like our poison one, so. Here, give me your electronics. 1,800 electronics. That's ridiculous. But cool thing is we're getting a lot of prime meat and stuff too. And, well, obviously we're gonna need that. So we need to find more prime dinos. And I'm thinking probably should head to. Oh, here's one. Should head to another area maybe. Wow, game's a little laggy. So, yeah, while I'm thinking about it, guys, I don't know if any of you that watch this series watch any of my other video series, but I do some series, some kind of naughty series. I've got a couple other video series right now that, the games, they're adult games, but I'm trying to be really cognizant of staying within YouTube's guidelines, so I'm blurring out any naughty bits and trying to kind of edit the dialogue so that it's not like over the top. But that doesn't seem to matter to some people, even though I've made those videos like adult content. I specified them so that they're, I've restricted. I didn't leave it up to YouTube to decide whether or not they should be in that adult content category. I set them that way just so that they're not being viewed by viewers that shouldn't be looking at kind of naughty stuff. But like I said, I'm trying to be conscientious. I like that stuff, but I know that some people get offended, and I want to be conscientious, and I definitely don't want my channel to get screwed over because somebody flags my videos for inappropriate content. But that hasn't stopped people from doing that. So now I've had 2 strikes. One of them just went away. So now one went away August 25th, and then I just got another one like middle of the night last night. And so another one of my videos got flagged and taken down. And so I'm confused, honestly, by YouTube, because it cannot be that it's due to showing a bare CG bottom, because they're computer games, and it's all just CG rendered, models and so forth. But the one got flagged. It had a woman's bare bottom, but it's just CG. And I know for sure that it can't purely be based on nudity, because I've seen videos on YouTube that have full frontal nudity of actual people in the nude bicycle race. So, I mean, that male and female, you see guys thingy hanging down and everything, and so it certainly can't be the nudity aspect. So it's got to be more of the insinuation that there's dialogue that while looking at the lady's bottom, some sexualized dialogue takes place, but nothing really explicit, and I don't know, guys. I'm whining a little bit about this because it doesn't make any sense to me. Because if it's purely the dialogue, then my dialogue is super tame compared to a video series that it's Ask a Porn Star. and they discuss all kinds of adult sexual topics, about performing sexual acts and all kinds of things. So clearly it's not just that. And like I said, you see real, actual humans fully nude. You see guys' penises and women's vaginas and stuff with in certain videos. Like if it's in a documentary format, the nudity is fine. But if you have anything to say about sex whatsoever at the same time as looking at someone's naked body, that is totally off limits, apparently. I don't know. None of it makes any sense to me, especially considering, like, they've got guidelines against violence, but, I'm posting videos, violent video games, and you look at a video game like Dead by Daylight, where they're dismembering people and pulling out organs and hanging them on hooks, and it's blood and gore and gross, and even the ones that I'm doing, like Fallout and what is this? Is that a Giga? Is that a Giga below us? But like Fallout and Skyrim stuff, there's heads exploding and blood and guts at the end. So I don't understand why that kind of graphic CG violence is totally fine. Like, this is a societal thing, guys. I'm going to complain a bit about this weird thing about sex, which is like the creation of new life. It's the beginning of new life, and I mean, why is that worse than seeing people's torn up, bloody guts, blood gushing out, guts and things? What? I think that would be more offensive, wouldn't it? Shouldn't it? Shouldn't it, in our society, shouldn't our mindset be more in line with, if we're going to be offended by anything, it should be dismemberment and blood and guts and stuff, as opposed to procreation-related things or just the fun of sex. I mean, I think it's all based on this weird puritanistic ethic that I find completely misplaced. It's just never made any sense to me. Even when I was growing up, I remember when I was like 6 years old, I asked my mom about sex, and she about blew her lid. Very, very Christian, the kind of fundamentalist. And oh my God, she about had an aneurysm, and never, ever, ever would discuss it with me. And yet, violence, no problem. I don't get it. But anyway, so if you do watch my other series, I may have to put them on hold until I can figure out. I asked YouTube, I sent them a message saying, what does sexually explicit content mean? Give me an actual definition, something, because that's subjective. I don't understand what that phrase means. Like, I want to know legalistically, what is it? Because some people might consider one thing sexually explicit, and that's just the hint of somebody performing sexual acts. Others might not. I don't know. I just don't know what that phrase actually means when it comes to their guidelines. So, yeah, very, very odd. Anyway, I'm rambling and babbling. I'm just upset about the whole situation because I don't want to lose my channel over something that is just fun and lighthearted, but has sexual content to it, either in dialogue or in some very tame pictures. Mostly it's, scantily clad, or maybe a little side boob, never any nipple, never any vagina or penis shots and things like that. It's just, I don't know, the whole thing. Why are some of those things just vanish? It blows my mind. All right, look, I'm done talking about this stuff. All right, we got 28 of these prime bloods. Let's go back. I've been rambling enough about it, but if you guys know what the hell sexually explicit content means. Like, give me an actual legal definition of that, you know? Because, man, when I breed my dinos here, you know, that could be grounds for my freaking channel to get banned or something. I just, you know, okay, it's not going to happen in this video series, but I hate to have to give up on something without a fight, you know. And but this is YouTube's, it's their platform, and who am I? I'm just some gamer. So yeah, whatever. Okay, I guess we can just leave that stuff on there because I've got what I need, right? Let's take some more prime meat though. Grab that off of there. All right. Wow, it's so laggy around the base. I've got too many freaking dinos. Alright, so we just run down our dino here and drop down there. Alright, let's see how we doing here on the stuff. Oh, and do I have crystals? Okay, these are fresh crystals that just got harvested. So we're going to pop those into that converter and see what happens. So this is mega. We got 4 of the prime meat jerky. So we're going to need a lot more of that. Yeah, we got 90 cooked prime, so yeah, we'll let that go. We wanted to do, yeah, that's the reason I came over here. We want to put that on there, and then I need dino DNA and alpha meat. Fine, we have dino DNA here, right? 25 of them. Put that on there, and alpha meat. Yeah, I've got 20 alpha meat. Let's go see. Okay, so for one, it takes 5, right? So let's put 5 on there. Oh, and it turns it into 5. Brilliant. Okay, that is very good. So, yeah, it's going to basically take 2 prime blood per prime meat, which means 1 prime kill for 1 prime meat. Fine, let's put the rest of that on there. And what else do we need now? More prime blood. Okay, well, we got 10 of each of these, and that's fine. We'll put them in the fridge. And we can leave that prime blood on there. Okay, good deal. Now I know. Now I know. Now, let's look at the crystal thing. And do I have anything else spoiling in here? This. And and this. Okay, so we'll put these crystals into the converter and see what happens. I mean, this just came out. It's possible that it might not be fully functional yet or something. I don't know. But it doesn't look like it's converting. And I don't have a right-click option to do anything with them. Put in orange, blue, or red elemental crystals and convert them to green. I double click on now. That just puts them back in my inventory. Maybe it does it over time. It would be nice if it said over time. But I don't see like a status bar indicating. Like you do, like if you look in here. Oh, we don't have any metal. It's all done. But in any other structure, it's like that it does stuff over time. You see the little status bar moving. So let's put, we've got 10,000 right there. Let's grab that metal and put this metal in here. Where no? I grabbed 10,000, didn't I? What is happening here? Oh, here we go. Oh, well, maybe it doesn't. I thought it showed a status bar. Is this going? Yeah. See, it just goes up. Okay. Well, maybe they just do that over time. Maybe I jumped the gun and took them out too soon or something, but rate of 1 alpha. Okay. It doesn't say what the conversion rate is. I'm hoping it's a 1-to-1 conversion rate, but yeah, I'll just leave them in there and we'll see what happens. And then this, we're waiting. Yeah, we're gonna just keep waiting. Got 5 prime meat jerkies, and I'll need 25 of them. So yeah, it'll be a little while before we can do, but hopefully next time around we'll be able to evolve our little guy here, this enlightened Oviraptor, and evolve it up. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Sorry about my little rant. I just kind of had to get it off my chest because, like I said, this is the first video I've done since having that second strike on my account. But anyway, I hope you like this. If you did, smash the like button. Leave me any comments, tips, tricks, recommendations, or death threats. Subscribe, share, and favorite. And we'll talk with all of you again very, very soon.